Hello Capricorn, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So guys, what we're going to do is do a read for you and first half of February 2020, okay? That does include Valentine's Day, so I'm sending some good vibes of love your way, okay? I am also going to add a special component, a little bit about your money situation and your financial flow, all right? So I was called to do that for this month. It's just something different. Note your comments below and let me know what you'd like to see as well, because that's going to be really important, okay? So let's see what is in store for you first half of February. Now, you and who, the who could be a significant other, boyfriend, girlfriend. It even could be a person of interest, okay? Even a friend, family member, or one side of a situation or another, okay? Now, this is a general read, so if you are looking for a personal read to tap into your own personal energies, go to theguidedintuitive.com up here or in my description box below. So let's see what is happening the first half of February. What is going on for you, you and who? Whoa. Oh, Capricorn, these are kind of a little anxious to get out. Okay, so let's see what's in here. We're going to use a lot of different cards, including the tarot on this. So let's see what's coming out here. So how do you feel about them? How do you feel about them currently right now? What is that? Here it is. Gateway. Nice. This is beautiful. Okay, so this is beautiful because what this is saying is that in this relationship or in this situation, Capricorn, there are lots of possibilities that are opening up for you. So you've got a lot of possibilities in this relationship or in this situation. You can see the open door. There's lots of possibilities. That's actually, and it's beautiful because it has to do with your heart chakra. So it's got to be something that you're passionate about. It has to do with love. So this tells me is that you've got a lot of opportunities at hand for you right now, and you're kind of on the brink of that opportunity, right? And with this person, place, or thing. And what I feel right now is that the universe wants you to choose what your destiny looks like for you. Okay, so you are and I believe that the universe is speaking to you because the blue indicates the throat chakra, and that talks about all forms of communication. Okay, the communication to yourself, the communication to others, text, email, whatever that is. That's what's standing out for me here. Okay, and this is saying is that to really expand your options, whether it has to be in terms of opportunities or solutions in this relationship. Maybe is for those of you who have a business, is about actually even getting involved into any sort of networking. Okay, there is a current skill or trait that you have that is valuable to you right now that you can use in terms of your love life or in this situation. That's what I feel here. There's a pathway, and it's almost like it becomes suddenly noticeable for you. I don't know a better way to say that right now, but that's what's kind of coming through, that is suddenly obvious to you at this particular time. Okay, so just know that at this particular point you can go anywhere. Okay, there is a gateway, there's an open opportunity for this relationship, for this situation, whatever that seems to be for you. We're going to clarify this a little bit. I'm going to actually pull some tarot on this and see what wants to come out. So there's a gateway and an open opportunity as to how you feel about this other person. So how do you feel about this other person? King of Swords. Now you might be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and that could be the case. And it could be that you might be taking on this energy of the King of Swords. And what this tells me is that this is decisive. This is using the intellect only in this relationship or in this situation. And that's what I see here. So it's the King of Swords. And that's exactly what I see. I'm going to verify this and see if there's anything more. King of Swords. What else do you want to give us? What's coming out? Here it is. Yeah, this is a King of Swords. This is a person that is, really holding on to their stability. They're holding on to their resources. Now, this could be that how you feel about them is that they are holding on to their resources and, at this particular time, and trying to get their stability of some sort. They're trying to get stability as it pertains to their situation. So that's what you need to know about this other person, guys, okay? This is about perhaps that you are, helping them out in terms of a current situation right now. And, maybe you are the one helping out or vice versa. But it's helping out right now. What you want is the balancing of scales, and that's what's taking place at this particular moment. So anything else in terms of how you feel about them? Okay, let's see here. Wow. This is about discernment, and this is about stepping back, Capricorn, to find a little bit more clarity in this relationship or in this situation. So that's what seems to be coming through. It's kind of stepping back, and it's a 13 card. So this is interesting because this is like a stage 3 of the hero's journey, right? And this is about refusing the call. Okay. So this is about resistance that's happening right now in this relationship or in this situation. So because there's some sort of form of resistance, what it wants you to do is the divine wants you to step back. Your source wants you to step back so you can get some downloads in terms of insights that is going to help you in terms of this relationship or situation. Okay. So that's exactly what I see here. Okay. And a lot of times it's about unwillingness at this time, in some way. It's a 13 card, which brings it to a 4. And this is about stepping back to get your stability, right? 4 is stability. And this is, just like the shadow, this is about when you shine love on any sort of resistance, like your shadow self. When you shine love on that, it kind of loses itself, right? Like in fear, if you shine love on fear, the fear kind of cowers. So that's what this is talking about. So it's like you get with awareness, this resistance can transform, and it can become your fuel for, just passion, and it can become your fuel for power in this relationship in terms of walking, walking with life. And it's also about, gosh, what is best for you right now? What is life's best use for you right now in this relationship or situation? So that's what happens at this step. It wants you to definitely step back and to find clarity in terms of how you feel about this particular person, place, or thing. Okay, sorry for the glare there, guys. I've got natural sunlight that comes through here, and as much as I adore it, it sometimes gets in the way. So I'm gonna have to tilt the cards a little bit, okay? Bear with me. All right. So let's take a look at how they feel about you. How do they feel about you? Here it is, Capricorn. Here it is. What is it? Everlasting life. They feel that they've got an opportunity to build a brand new life with you. It's like this page has been turned, right? It's everlasting life. You see the hearts on this tree, and the trees are about, rooted in a strong foundation. And this is about, you see it's so blank because there's a blank canvas that's available for this relationship and situation. This is about starting over all anew, okay? And there is an opening that's happening, in this situation. So hence everlasting life. But there's a lot of blue, and there's a lot of communication. The blue goes up, the blue hearts, go up the tree trunk. And that is talking about here is that communication, having communication and communicating love is what's coming through here, which is really, really beautiful. So yeah, this just tells me it's that you've got a blank page between yesterday and tomorrow, and you've got a new opportunity to make some changes. So this person feels that they're a new start with you. Okay, that's how they feel, a brand new start with you. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look at what the tarot has to say on how they feel about you. What does that look like? How they feel about you. What does that look like for Capricorn? How does this other person feel about them? Feel about you? How does this other person feel about you? First half of February. Here, well, this fell out. They see you as thriving. They see you as doing really, really well. The King of Pentacles that controls everything and makes good business decisions. That's what I see. The authority, right? It's like an authority, in this situation. Pentacles is all about, that Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo type energy. And how they feel about you is they feel that you're very strong in making decisions, that you are the center of your reign. And I feel that they feel that you're very powerful and strong. Anything else? Yeah, and it's also when I clarify that, I get the Empress. It's almost like this person has you on their mind, maybe perhaps as an Empress that is about fertility, that is about birthing of something new. This is all about creativity. This is all about art, beauty, that type of thing. But the Empress energy is really a yummy energy, and it could be as they feel that you are their Empress. Okay, very much well could be the case. Anything else on how they feel about you? What is that? They want a happy ever after. They want to share a life with you. They want the 12, the 10 of cups. Well, maybe 12 cups too. But no, this is a 10 of cups. This is that happy ever after coming to fruition, right? Family life, children, they do want success and fulfillment with you. It's quite beautiful. So there's really some positive things that are happening on how they feel about you. There's no doubt. And anything else? Yeah, this is about, they're actually, how they feel about you is they're kind of stopping at the moment and kind of taking in the view. They're kind of, I don't know if you've been in communication with this person, but they're kind of taking a look at the view of the whole situation at this particular time, and all of the treasures that they have earned by having you in their life, okay? So that's what's coming into play, which is really quite beautiful. I think they're stepping back and kind of take a look at the whole situation and seeing how you have affected their life, and how you have kind of had some sort of change in their life for the better. Okay, so that's what I see here. Let's take a look next on what you need to know most about them, Capricorn. What do you need to know most about them? Here it is: trust. So this is definitely this is about love, and this is about trust that's coming through here. So what this tells me is that at this particular time is that what you need to know most about them is they are looking to get your trust, okay? And that they can be trusted at this particular time, okay? So that's what seems to be coming through, and it's almost as if that it's like there's this love. It has to do with love. So, what you need to know most about them is that you can trust them, okay? You can trust that the love that is coming through is honest and honorable. So there is that. It could be something that you might be not so sure about, but this is saying is that this what you need to know about them is that they're here with you, okay? They're here with you, and they are strong, and they're strengthening, and they're getting confident, of the love that surrounds you in this relationship or in this situation. So in this situation, this is saying that other side, if it's one side or another, this is saying is that what you need to know most about the other side is that you can trust them, and that's what's coming through here. Okay, that they are strong, and their bonds are strengthening with you, and and this is saying is that it also wants you to build that confidence in yourself as well. So this is interesting, guys. What you need to know most about them. What does the tarot have to say about this as it relates to trust? What is it? What wants to come through? Let's see what that is. What you need to know most about them. Wow, is it says that you don't want any sort of sneaky behavior. What you need to know is any sort of sneakiness. I don't feel that this is happening, guys. I really don't feel this is happening. And I have to be pretty honest with you, because this is telling me is that it could be easily say, trust them. They're not trying to do any sneaky behavior. Trust them, okay? They're not trying to do this. So I'm going to pull another card to clarify. This is the Seven of Swords, which is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that you could be dealing with, guys. So, but it's saying, I'm going to pull a card. I'm going to clarify the Seven of Swords. What needs to clarify the Seven of Swords? Here it is. Yeah, this is saying trust them. It's saying is that they want to earn your trust, and what they're trying to build is a happy family life. They want a happy family, and they want good communications. They want love. They want the Ten of Pentacles for their life too. And so that's what this is talking about, is that what you need to know most about them is the fact that they want the Ten of Pentacles with you. They want to feel rich in their life. They don't want sneaky behavior. They want you to trust them and know that they can build this, and they want this. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here, guys. Anything that the Hero's Journey cards wants to talk about, what you need to know most about them. Wow, that what you can't see is actually your friend. So even though you can't see it, and you can't control it in any way, shape, or form. This is saying to approach the unknown as being your friend. That's exactly what I feel. It's like, even though you can't see it, you need to trust and know that this person is not, trying to be, any sort of sneaky behavior. So trust, okay? Sorry, guys, I'm so sorry about the glare. That they don't want to have any sort of sneaky behavior, and they definitely want the Ten of Pentacles, and that's exactly what's happening here. Let's take a look at any sort of the blockages or difficulties that are happening in this relationship or situation. Okay, so blocks or difficulties. What's happening over here for this other person? Here it is. Resolution. They are looking for resolution in their situation, and I think that they're very, very close at this particular time. So that's what's coming through. They want some sort of resolution to their situation, or this whatever is at hand. So that's what I see here. How interesting. And so what this tells me is that there is it's like there is there might be some conflict, there might be some struggles in this relationship or situation, but what this is saying is that it's like saying that you can still be at peace in the middle of tension. Okay, it's for some of you, that's what came through. You need to be at peace even in the midst of some sort of tension with this other side or with this person. Okay, so this is saying that having some sort of opposition or different way of thinking is just an opportunity for things to be clarified a little bit more. Okay, so they want resolutions, but the block and difficulties is that there's a resolution at hand, and it's about the adversity is actually a positive thing. This is saying to really, this person is saying that they know where they can't bend anymore, right? So this is about seeking to understand. They want to seek to understand and then be understood in this relationship or situation. Okay, there's no need for power. There's no need to have control. That's or domination of any sort. This is about having courage and focusing on love and knowing that together we're beautiful, and this person wants peace for themselves and for the world, and there is a peaceful resolution to this situation that's coming. Okay, I do believe it's coming. I'm going to pull some tarot. Blockages is that coming to some sort of resolution. Okay, too many cards fell out, guys. I'm going to continue to shuffle. Okay, resolution. What are the blockages and difficulties? This person wants it. There's a resolution at hand, but there's blockages and difficulties on this. Let's see what this is. Yeah, there's clarity that's going to become of this, which is really beautiful. This is about potential. This is really beautiful because this is about clarity. This is about success. This is about opportunity. This is about prosperity. There's a wreath. There's a crown. Clarity is coming through, and this has to do with the Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But clarity is coming through. The universe is offering this person clarity in their life, so there is a resolution that can be done. But I think for you that you both are going to get clarity. Okay, so the Ace of Swords is a potential for clarity, so it does take working through it a little bit. Okay, anything else that wants to come through? Blockages and difficulties. It's putting an end to this. No more rumination. Okay, the constant thinking, and reviewing the same thing over and over again, only to feel just as terrible. The clarity is coming through. Okay, and this is beautiful. So the Nine of Swords is coming to fruition, right? Clarity is now stepping in. It's beautiful, guys. So blockages and difficulties, you guys are going to overcome this, and then you're going to be focusing on the long term. And this is beautiful. This is really beautiful. Long term, knowing there's going to be obstacles, but this person is focused on the long term too. It means, could be two people. And I clarify that. What do I get? The Lovers card. Guys, it could have to do, lovers, yes, it could be that other person as a romantic love, but it also could be, family as well. So this could be that there is looking long term and wanting to repair and have love in this situation, here. What's the best way to move forward for you, Capricorn? What does that look like? What is your best way to move forward? What does that look like for you? Here it is. This is about that you share DNA, okay? You share DNA of the spirit and the light. And these are two people coming together, and there's this third entity in between that's this DNA interlinked helix of some sort that is really bringing your spirits together for the greater good, okay? So I love this. This is divine companion. I really feel that you probably have some sort of divine companion that is around you. Look at, there's a heart on each one of these bodies, and it is just pink in between, all of the light in between you. So it's like, being, solid on your own and then beautiful together, or just sharing this spiritual essence together. It's so beautiful, really, really beautiful. So this is saying is that you've got a divine companion, like the universe is helping in this relationship or situation. So note that, and to call on the universe for the divine. I think there is an element of divine timing in this situation. Okay, that's what's coming through. That's one of your best ways to move forward, is to know that you have a divine companion, literally, but also you could have a divine companion also with spirit and source, and saying that divine timing is going to be at play in this. But to use your source and to use the universe to kind of temper things a bit. I'm going to pull another card on this. Wow. When I clarify divine companion, I get core. So this is about, spirituality almost being at the core essence of this situation, and, listening to one's self, core beliefs, right? So, it's beautiful. And this tells me that, it's like this, this opportunity that, that the best way to move forward is to listen to your guidance, what your core is telling you. And this is telling you that that there's a choice that reveals what is in the heart. And the closer that you get to the truth, it's like the hotter the reaction. So this is saying is, this is about making sure that you listen to your core beliefs in terms of this relationship or situation, and follow what your gut is telling you. This is saying is that you can't really know someone, but you have a strong sense of what their heart is made of. And when you observe their heart and their interactions with you with them, and also with the world around them, you can get a better judgment of this person. So you're kind of following that. So it's telling you to use kind of like your gut instincts on this as well. Anything else that wants to come through for you on this? Best way to move forward. Yeah, you've got a decision to make. There's no doubt. Could be done, again, dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, some sort of air sign. Or you're just taking on this energy. You know you have a decision to make, even though things are hidden. And it does want you to know that to use your instincts, your intuition, and to use the divine to help you make this decision. Anything else that wants to come through? Let's see what else. Anything else? Best way to move forward. That you don't have to do it all yourself. I guess the person maybe moving forward is that you don't have to do all the heavy lifting. I guess the biggest thing I think it's really coming through is not only is that you don't have to do it all yourself, but this is saying is that it's the end of this. This is the last, it's the end. It's coming to fruition. And I'm going to pull one more card of the 10 of Wands. That's that fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You're done. Now you're bringing everything. It's completely done. Now it's to be able to move forward, because the Wheel of Fortune, things are changing in this situation. Just note things are changing for you, Capricorn, in this. It's not that you're going to have to do everything, because things are changing. I just had this feeling. I had this feeling that things are changing for the better. So that's what's happening for this person. Yeah. And this is saying to have strength, and, through this process, and everything's going to be absolutely fine. Have strength. Anything else that wants to come? I gotta pull one more. King of Wands. This is really focusing on, this is like an entrepreneur. This is authority, very energizing, very, very, just really going towards their passion. I mean, really very much, and it's the king. It's having authority of their passion, moving forward towards their passion. So that could be you too. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the money flow real quick. Okay, so I'm going to jump over to that, guys. I hope that this resonated with you. So note your comments below. But I want to go a little bit into what your current financial position is at this particular time. Let's take a look at that. We'll just do a quick snapshot for you. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Current financial position. Yeah, illumination. illumination. Well, it's almost like you're on fire. Okay, so you're being illuminated. So in this situation, there's been some sort of illumination as it pertains to your financial flow. So your current financial situation is you're being illuminated, okay? So and what this tells me is that could have to do with communication, because there's a lot of blue there, right? And all forms of communication. But this is to look and see how far that you have come, and you have improved, and you have reached this brilliant life. And this is saying, shine on. You've got some beautiful. You're excited, about the situation, and you're turning a challenge into an opportunity. And so, and this is saying, work with people, that are, perhaps. You're looking at people for exactly who they are, not as you would like them to be. You're seeing them for who they really are. So I think in this relationship, as it relates to your financial position, you're being illuminated in terms of your finances, where things are. I think that's really, really important right now. So your current financial position is you're just being illuminated, and perhaps there's been a little bit of friction, perhaps in the past, but this is saying is that that friction brings an opportunity to get clear for you to understand things as they really are as it pertains to your finances. What is blocking your financial flow? What's blocking your financial flow? What is it? What is that for you? Realization. So you're coming to the realization of where you're at financially. So what's blocking your financial flow? Interesting. And I'm going to clarify this because I want to clarify with the chair. I want to see what wants to come out. Realization. What else? Yeah, it's like your financial flow is that you're understanding that there is a new emotional fulfillment is coming in, and it's kind of blocking your financial situation. So your emotions are blocking your financial flow, and you're realizing that. So the abundance that's coming to your realization, your emotions are kind of getting in away from that. How interesting, guys. Wow. And the thing that I get with the realization card is that it's almost as if there are things that are blooming, but then the sky is clouded, right? So, but this is saying that your successes and your failures are not who you are. So if you've made decisions about your money that are based on emotions, then this is saying it's not who you are. It's that you're brighter than your greatest achievement, financially. And that you're deeper than any catastrophe that you've had with money. But this is saying honor the beauty and what is happening in your life right now. It says there is some sort of limitation that you have, or that maybe has some guilt and shame attached to it. But the new information that you have requires a fresh course of action. So that may relate to some of you as it pertains to your financial situation. Anything else in terms of the changes that need to be made to improve the situation of your finances? Make things simple. Okay, so that's what's coming through. Simplicity is going to be key. So rewiring anything that's complicated and making it a lot more simpler for you and your life, so it's not as complicated. So you're going to know what that means for you there. So simplicity is that those are the changes to be made. And that means that leaning in, it means, making a shift in terms of that. So there's some sort of shift that is going from maybe a little bit more complicated in terms of your money matters, and you're rewiring it and making it a lot more simpler, and you're leaning in to the ease of this. So that's how you can improve your situation in this, as it pertains to your money, right? And that's going to allow you to take up, so it's about tempering your emotions. So your emotions, remaining balanced in your emotions, I think is key, guys. Remember, we just talked about emotions, and what's coming through is that when you simplify it and you change things to make it simpler, and you lean into the ease of things, that you balance your money out because your emotions are balanced out. The King of Cups is saying emotions are balanced. Cups are emotions. The king has authority of their emotions, and it's balanced, okay? So it has to do with your emotions, guys, okay? Final outcome, here it is. And as it pertains to your money, okay? What does that look like? Final outcome. What is it? Good, you're getting things under control. is you're taking action. You're taking beautiful, beautiful action here. So you're taking the action necessary to get balanced in your emotions, because your emotions are affecting your financial landscape. Okay. So how interesting is that? So it wants you to take action. Now the interesting thing, and it's beautiful, it's kind of like creative action. Okay. So, this card is like, it's almost like an art piece. Okay. Yeah, that's what this is talking about. You need to take action towards your dream. If there's something that you want, this wants you to take action towards this, because a dream is a dream unless you put action behind it. So in your financial flow, you've got to put action to it if you're something that you would like to happen for you. Okay. Anything else that the tarot wants to put out for this? Yeah, you got a lot of choices, right, that are happening. A lot of choices, some of which be good, some not so good. So it's about, taking action, after and not feeling that you're tied up in fear and not moving towards it. This is just perspective. So don't be fearful. That's an 8 card. Anything else related to the final outcome? It wants you to take action. It doesn't want you to, to be fearful of it, right? And this is ready but waiting. It's kind of like you're ready, but you're holding yourself back. Okay, you're holding yourself back from being able to move forward in your finances. Okay, and it wants you to truly listen to yourself. Listen to those around you, because they could be a very, very great help for you in this in your financial situation. Okay, so that's what's coming through. And that's exactly what I see here, guys. So your final outcome is just getting your emotions under control and to take action on your dreams, on what you want. Now, there could be a significant person involved into that. It could be you're dealing with an Aquarius. I kind of tell you guys it's coming through here. And this is about balancing the chakras and balancing your emotions. You might be taking this on, but there is a lot of healing. Okay, and it could be having to do with listening. This is a person that is perhaps is going through some healing, some sort of beautiful healing, and balancing themselves out in their life, and they could provide some sort of guidance, or you're taking on that type of energy yourself and balancing and healing. Okay, so there you have it. Oh gosh, you guys, note your comments below. I'd love to know more, and I look forward to seeing you in the second half of February, and until then, namaste.